Hey guys, today's video is going to be about the Apache 3800. This is an all-purpose case that I got from Harbor Freight for a pretty good price. Although I told myself whenever I would go into Harbor Freight that I wouldn't get anything, turns out there's some really cool stuff in there, and this is something I could probably use. So this is obviously a weatherproof case. States that it's advertised to be IP65 rated waterproof, watertight, and dustproof. So IP65, that states for ingress protection. So that means water jets from all angles are tested to see if it can penetrate the case, ensure that it has a really good seal. So its intended purpose is to be able to be used outdoors or for industrial use. Personally, instead of having those little bags that the guns come with when you purchase them, or carry cases such as this Canic one, this is good. It just holds one firearm and a couple of magazines. So I have more than 2 magazines for this firearm and for several others. So I kind of need something that's all-purpose, and they'll be best suited for me to carry around multiple pistols and magazines. So I did give it some thought. I have looked at several range bags that hold about 4 or 5 pistols and some slots for magazines, but I kind of like this idea a little bit better. It's a little bit more rugged, and I think overall protect the firearms for a longer period of time than a bag would. But today I'm not going to test how weatherproof and seal proof it is against the firearms. Today will just kind of be an overview of this and how I'm going to have it set up for some pistols that I have and magazines to put inside of it. And before jumping into that, this is compared to a Pelican hard case. I'll show that right here. That hard case will obviously run you a lot more. Pelican is a great brand. They make great products. People have used them for several years. But if you're someone who likes to go to Harbor Freight and you want something that's practical, that won't bust the bank, then I think this is actually going to be pretty good. So this is the Apache 3800 Rugged Mobility. I've also brought some tools here to pick apart the foam and lay out the design that I want to hold at least 3 or 4 pistols in it. So open this up as it comes. It shows on the back here kind of how you can lay out if you want to. I'm not going to choose that design. I'm actually going to use what I saw on the Pelican case on Amazon. More slotting the pistols upright and the magazines in between them. But this has 2 sides where you can use padlocks. Has this open and close valve where you can use it to seal the pressure for it. That keeps it from getting wet. So this has kind of just a simple instructions for what you can do with the foam. You can cookie cutter the layout. Let's get it in here. You can kind of cookie cutter the layout if you want to. Just trace the outside with something just to tear apart that foam. But I have more than just a couple pistols I want to put in here, so I'll be kind of setting them in vertically. So this does have multiple layers of foam. It does look separate. It's 2 layers so far. I think 2 is good. Definitely want, I feel like I definitely need a little bit sticking out the top. That way this foam for the top part of the case has something to press down onto just a little bit to keep things a little bit more secure. Alright, so for the magazines for the Glock, I am going to use 1 square, punch out first, just a couple of them in a row, and see how that fits on these first before trying to remove too much. You can always take more out, but you can't put more back in. It'd be really sloppy. Okay, overall, rough cut. This is how I want it set up. Still leaves room for 1 more. Not sure what that will be. Maybe an echelon, maybe a 2011, maybe a 1911, who knows. But for now, I have somewhere where I can keep my 3 primary pistols that I do shoot at the range. I can put them in here. It's all convenient. It's sealed up where I know it'll be safe, and it's easy to transport back and forth to the range or inside and out of the vehicle. Well, there it is. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. It's definitely going to suit the purpose that I need for it. I know when I purchased my Hellcat, it came with a tiny little zipper bag that was made out of some nylon, but didn't come with anything like a hard case to take to the range. But I get it. This was a parts gun that I put together and murdered, chopped up, made a Frankenstein of. It obviously didn't come with a case, but I know Glock tends to come with a hard case as well. Again, it comes with the best of 3. It actually comes with a case that's pretty purposeful. It comes with a holster that can be inside, outside waistband. It comes with extra tools and things. You guys can see on the review I did for this. But overall, if I want to have all 3 and take them somewhere, this is definitely the best bet for me. It's budget friendly and does what I need it to do. So that will conclude the video. Holds everything I need it to. Looks decent. Does have the seals around it. Yeah, I think it's a good price. Definitely does what I need it to do. Maybe I'll get a video of me beating this thing up, dragging it around, trying to crush it, submerge it with the pistols in there, really put it to the test and see if it'll do everything I need to do and even more. So thanks for tuning in as always. I appreciate you guys and you have a good one. See you.